All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and who also were well. Peace and salutations to those of the hopeful elect. Just want to do a quick lesson. All right, going into this current world is pretty much is done for. Okay, this current world, is already written off in the book of life to be destroyed. Okay, and this current time period that we're in right now, we're closer to the destruction than ever before. Okay, and the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai has revealed, what He's going to do. He has revealed those secrets unto His servants. Okay, let me actually get that in Amos real quick. Amos 3:7. It says, "Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but He revealeth His secret unto His servants, the prophets." Okay, and what is the Lord's secret? All right, the story. All right, that Yahweh Shema Shai has written out. Okay, and each scene in the story is prophecy. Okay, the Lord has laid out, these different events that are going to take place. All right, and those mysteries have been revealed unto us, the hopeful elect. Okay, and we have the eye salve so we can see these things. All right, the Lord warned us that through great tribulation shall we enter into that rest, which is the kingdom. Okay, paradise. All right, which is going to be ushered in when Yahweh Shai returns with the holy angels. Okay, so these things have been revealed unto us. All right, but leading up to, all right, that salvation. All right, like I said, there's going to be great tribulations. All right, that's what it says in the scripture. Okay, so the Lord warned us about Jacob's trouble. All right, the hour of temptation, the famine of the word. Okay, the persecution. All right, these things have been, told unto us. But the Lord also said, "Fear not." Why? Because we have the victory. All right, Abaratazah, we part of that number. All right, the victory is already written. That's part of the secret. Okay, so this current world, all right, it's already on its way out the door. There's no saving this place. Okay, America is just a cesspool, all right, of wickedness, and everything is turned upside down. That's why this place is falling at a fast rate. All right, it's just that nobody wants to admit that America is done. The only ones that are truly, proclaiming these things are the men of the Lord. Okay, here it is. The stock markets, the Dow Jones. Okay, the economy, everything points towards the collapse of America. But the elites, all right, those that control the media, they're not letting the average person know that. So these people, they're walking around, they're catching hell. They're feeling the stress of, the cost of living is too high. All right, but they're holding on because they're hoping. And now Esau, Edom, they Esau got these people hoping into the they're hoping for the next presidency. Okay, so now these people, they're this is all they got. The last little bit of strength they got. All right, they're banking on either Kamala or Trump, which a lot of these people don't even know which one to vote for. Even Democrats are iffy about voting for Kamala, as if their votes even count. All right, these people are completely bugged out because they believe in this system. Okay, and they hope that this system is going to continue, but it's not. Okay, let me get a quick precept. All right. This is Bear with me real quick. Here it is. This is Micah chapter 2 and 10. All right. The Lord has commanded us, all right, to depart from this place. Okay. This is Micah 2 and 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. All right. And, you know, the Lord is speaking into the nation of Israel. All right. But the only ones that really have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, all right, the words of prophecy, okay, and accept the gospel, the true gospel of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, this is who, you know, the Lord is speaking to. All right, the Lord said, arise ye and depart. Now, we're not going to physically get up and leave America, leave Babylon, okay? Because really, the New World Order, Esau, Edom, he has control, you know, no matter where you go. All right, you're still underneath the NWO. Okay, you're still underneath Esau, Edom's rule. All right, so there's no place to go to escape, you know, this captivity, if you will. Okay, but what the Lord is saying here, all right, is spiritually depart, because once you spiritually depart from this place, all right, you're no longer invested, but you're invested in Yahweh Shema Shai and the kingdom to come. All right, that's going to lead to a physical departure. All right, first it starts spiritually and it's going to lead to the physical departure. Okay, so Micah 2 and 10, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. All right, so America and this current world, it was never set up for us as Israelites to be comfortable here, which you see 2/3 of Israel is completely comfortable. All right, living in a wicked world, man, that's ruled by the wicked, which is Esau, Edom. All right, the 1% bankers. All right, so you know, Jake, they're taking this current world and they're relaxing. All right, they're trying to establish some sort of foundation when this place, all right, was set up as a punishment. Okay, and the Lord is going to destroy this place. All right, the Lord is going to uproot, all right, the structure of America. America's going to collapse. All right, and the Lord is going to bring the worst times known to mankind on earth. All right, mainly stricken in America. All right, our people that invest in this place, that really want to live here and be comfortable here, they're going to be caught off guard and they're going to be dwelling in pains and sufferings until their destruction. All right. That's why I'm going to continue to read Micah 2 and 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. All right. So our people, they're, you know, as they have that saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. I guess that's how that saying go. Our people, they fully accepted the ways of this current world. All right. You know, they accept all the holidays and the customs, the vain customs, which goes into, you know, worshiping idols. Our people's into eating abomination. OK, you know, a lot of Jake walk around looking crazy, man. You know, dreadlocks, you know, lined all the way up. All right. Looking like a heathen. OK, tattoos all over their body. All right. Completely, you know, oblivious to the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, even though Jake has the scriptures in their house. They got a Bible, you know, sitting on their dash when they driving. All right. So, you know, our people are completely gone. OK, they're polluted with this current world. OK, but as for, you know, those of the hopeful elect, the Lord has commanded us to arise and depart. How do we arise? First, we arise, you know, with this word being within us and us walking in the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, applying the scriptures, OK, within our lives. And of course, you know, when you first come into the truth, there's a lot of, you know, kinks that the Lord has to work out. All right. That's why the Lord has his process, the furnace of adversity, affliction. All right. And over a process of time, you become more and more upright. OK. And that's, what the Lord is doing with those that he intends on delivering. Okay, the Lord, he's putting them through the elect, the 1/3, through that cleansing process. Okay, and it's not just an overnight thing. Okay, it's a continuous thing until Yahushua comes back. All right. So while this place is polluted, the Lord is cleaning us up. It says, it shall destroy you even with the sore destruction. So our people that's, here, walling out, crashing out, don't have a sense of direction. All right. There's no excuse for them because the prophets are out there. The men of the Lord have been out there, preaching. This truth has gone global. All right. And it went mainstream as well. All right. You got at one point, all these celebrities was saying that they're Israelites. Okay. Major celebrities in Esau, Edom, Amalek, the small has, they have to come in and, shut it down. Tell them they can't be saying that. All right. But nevertheless, there's no cloak for, Israel's sins, because now they've heard the truth. Okay. And our people still degenerate. Right. But it's okay, because the Lord said that 2/3 are going to perish therein. All right. Only 1/3 is going to be brought through that fire, which is the furnace of affliction, and be purified as gold is purified in silver. And then they're going to be delivered. Okay. So let me get another precept. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 7. And I'm gonna start at 41. It says, even now, Salakia. It says, even so now, seeing corruption is grown up and wickedness increased. All right. And this was during the time of Esdras, but how much more now? Okay. Wickedness has increased, on a great scale in this current time. So this can apply now, even more so. So, this is I believe this is the angel speaking to Esdras. Okay. So 2nd Ezra 7:41, it says, even so now, seeing corruption is grown up and wickedness increased, and the righteous have prayed for the ungodly, wherefore shall it not be so now also? He answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doth abide. Yeah, this present world is not the end where much glory doth abide. All right, there is no glory in this current world. Okay, here it is. The earth is at the lowest state that it's ever been. Okay, everything has been shrunk down due to the earth being, pretty much in a state of what is it? Malnutrition. Okay. The fruits and herbs are not yielding their strength. Back in the ancient world, grapes, it took 2 mighty men just to carry a bundle of grapes. All right. And this time, grapes has shrunk down. Man on earth used to live close to 1,000 years. Okay. Now man's life on earth, these bodies have become so weak and shrunken all the way down. All right. The average person's lifespan is what, like 80 years, at 80 years or so. Okay. When men used to live past 200 years. All right. Close to 1,000 years. Okay. Which shows you how far, the earth, has deteriorated. And then with Esau, Edom came into power, he furthered the deterioration of the earth. Okay. So this devil, he got to be taken out, and the kingdom has to be established. Okay. This current world, this is not the current world where much glory abide. All right. And even, I'm going to say this too, even with the world in the current state of this earth at its lowest state, plastic, everything's polluted. it's still gorgeous. You know, when you look at nature, you look at all the animals and stuff. All right, you look at, you know, the creeping things that Yahweh Shema Shai has created, which they have a glory to them. All right, you look at all the plants. All right, it's beautiful. All right, but we're seeing it at its lowest level. All right, you know, in the kingdom, the earth is going to expand. Okay, the fruits and vegetables are going to go back to being, you know, huge. Okay. You know, there's going to be more variety of different fruits and vegetables. It's going to be an endless amount of different unique, you know, herbs and spices. All right. So the kingdom, that's where the glory abides when America is destroyed, man. Because this place has to be destroyed in World War III. Yahweh Shai has to come and take down the armies of the earth before the kingdom is established. And that's going to happen in this time, in our lifetime, which is why the great awakening has taken place. Okay. So I'm going to continue to read. It says, he answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come. So the day of doom, all right, and that's the time that we're approaching, the day of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, that great and terrible day, because these different Christians, all right, these different people that claim they believe in the Bible, they believe in the Lord, all right, which they call them on the wrong names and stuff. All right. The scriptures say, what is it to you? All right. Well, actually, let me get that and I'll bounce back to 2nd Ezra 7. All right. This is Amos 5 and 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. All right. So hey, man, it's going to be dark times, man. All right. You know, you read, you know, or you watch movies, post-apocalyptic movies such as The Road, you know, The Book of Eli, and so on and so forth. But those movies are mere movies. OK, when the Lord actually brings the end and the destruction, the collapse of America, Jacob's trouble, these events take place, it's going to be way worse than any movie can depict. Okay. And the Lord is getting ready to bring mass judgment on the inhabitants of the people on the earth. Okay. A lot of souls is getting ready to be taken out painfully. Verse 19, it says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. All right. And these are like, first and foremost, to flee from a lion, that's a miracle. But then you flee from a lion, then you get met with a bear, which it says, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. So if you flee from a lion, then you flee from a bear, that's danger on every side. And people is barely escaping, but then you finally find some rest, then you get bit by a serpent. That's how it's going to be for Jacob's trouble. All right. In the sense of, you know, death is going to be everywhere. Danger is going to be everywhere. And if you're not protected by the hedge of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, if the holy angels is not encamped about you, then you're susceptible, all right, to all these different outcomes of judgment that's going to be befalling people on a mass scale. Well, the Lord said he was going to send pestilences, all right, the famine, all right. You know, Esau's going to come down with the troops. There's going to be civil wars. Okay. There's going to be cannibals. There's going to be the teeth of wild beasts. All these things is coming. All right. But Yahweh Shema Shai is the one that's allowing these things to take place. Okay. So these people that don't know the Lord, they're going to be caught out there. They think the Lord is coming back handing out roses and flowers and stuff. Okay. They're not counting, on the times that's coming. Verse 20 says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Okay. So the day of the Lord is going to be a terrible day. Going back to 2nd Ezra 7:43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time. Yeah, because at the end of, once Esau, Edom implements the mark of the beast and makes it mandatory, that's going to be the fulfillment of Revelations 3:16. All right. Then after, the MOTB, all right, is administered, the next step is America being destroyed via World War III. All right. Because the missiles, that's a direct judgment from receiving the MOTB. All right. And in a state of chaos, in a state of grave death and despair and terror. All right. These people of the world, the majority of them are going to, be lining up for that sea hip. OK. But, unto us as the hopeful elect, these things are good that we're seeing these things. First and foremost, we have hope in Yahweh Shai. All right, the Lord said he was going to keep his elect from the hour of temptation. Meaning the Lord, he's going to preserve his elect through the chaos, through the destruction. Because once Yahweh Shai returns on the earth, the elect have to be there so he can beam them up. Okay. So I'm going to continue to read. It says, in the beginning of immortality for to come. All right, when the elect get beamed up, Yahweh Shai is going to change the members of the elect, their members. All right. We're going to put off this mortal flesh. We're going to put on the bodies that live forever, the extraterrestrial bodies. Okay. And then, how is the kingdom going to be established for eternity? All right. That could possibly happen, but the Lord is going to make us live forever. All right, we're going to be like unto Yahweh B'Shem Shai, which they don't die. They live forever. So the Lord is going to make us in like fashion on the earth. All right. So we're going to receive immortality when Yahweh Shai returns. Yahweh Shai, he's going to return with the so-called UFOs, the celestial beings, the angels. All right, Yahweh Shai, he's going to have that new angelic body that he was risen from the grave with. All right. So it says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. All right, because this current world is corrupt. All right. The foundations of this world is turned upside down because the wicked is ruling. Salaki, if the background music is a little bit too loud. All right. I'm going to continue to read. It says, intemperance is at an end. Infidelity is cut off. Righteousness is grown and truth is sprung up. Verse 45, then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that hath gotten the victory. Okay, because the elect are going to get the victory, even though Esau, Edom is going to try to come after the men of the Lord and those that believe in Yahweh Shai Shai. All right, they're not going to be victorious. All right, Yahweh Shai said he was going to lift up a standard. Okay, the Lord, he's getting ready to lift a standard on behalf of his elect. All right, this, the scriptures say, touch not my prophets and touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm, roughly paraphrasing. Okay. So, hey, the Lord, he's going to stand by that in these times because we're going to need it. All right. But this current world is out the door, man. All right. The Lord, is getting ready to destroy this current world. All right. And, we shouldn't be, hey, we should be, ready, all right, to leave this place. All right, because, this ain't, going back to that scripture, this ain't the place where much glory doth abide. All right, the Lord is getting ready to bring the glory of the heavens to the earth. All right, in the form of the kingdom. All right. like the elder from Dallas did that lesson. All right. In the kingdom, there's going to be complete order, just like it is in the spiritual realm. It's complete order. And as far as the beauty in the spiritual realm, that's going to be mirrored on the earth. The earth is going to go back to the Garden of Eden, all right, which means paradise. Okay. You know, the heathens, they're not going to be living forever. All right. But, you know, they're going to be nourished up in this new kingdom to the point where, you know, the heathens, they're probably going to be living close to 1,000 years. Okay. Now, they're not going to be immortal. They're still going to be man on earth. All right. But the kingdom, it's going to be a whole nother glory, man. And not just this earth. The Lord is going to allow us to branch off to other planets, man. The scriptures say in my Father's house are many mansions. Okay. So there's different galaxies and different places that the Lord has out there for us to explore. And we have eternity to do so. All right. But currently, we're in captivity. The scriptures say we are yet this day in our captivity, but it's almost over. OK, you know, the Lord is definitely not finna let the wickedness of this place slide. The Lord is not just going to let the earth be like this. All right. Where it's just nothing but bugged out shit. You know, the wicked is just going wild. All right. This is the final time for this. OK, then after that, the Lord, he's finna just shut everything down. All right. So, you know, we see the prophecies coming to pass. All right. We're closer than we've ever been. All right. So Lord's will is success edified. I want to say call Allah Yahweh Shema Shai Bashem Kakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth. Peace and salutations to those of the hopeful elect. Shalom and Abba Baba.